Hello everyone, welcome back to Total Football TV. We had the Cup Final at Buxton in the MYSL. We back in early May. Obviously we're now just kind of kicking into June. And I've just not had a chance to actually, kind of look at the match, do the post-match analysis, because work and life and stuff has kind of just gotten in the way recently. So I just wanted to get this video up and I just wanted to have a quick kind of look back at the Cup Final, which started out, it was a beautiful day in Buxton, the sun was shining, it was absolutely glorious. Billy and his team put on absolutely a kind of fantastic event. I know we were there just this particular Sunday, but I think it's been going over kind of a 4-week period. And you know, just massive kudos to Billy and his team. Absolutely just put on a phenomenal event for the kids. You know, they make it a really special day. You know, they get the chance to kind of, lift trophies, put medals on around their necks, kind of just get that whole kind of cup final experience, which is just, it's absolutely brilliant. Yeah, absolutely loved it. And massive kind of hats off to Billy and his team. Super job they're doing there with the MYSL. And once again, the league's growing. It's growing massively, and long may it continue, because it's just bringing a lot of joy and happiness to hundreds of kids across the greater Manchester area. And yeah, long may it continue. But looking back at the game, we were up against Tytherington, who were a super little team, and it was a great game. It was a game of, the first half was all Tytherington. I think they played us kind of off the park, really. They played some great football. We struggled to get into the games at times. We were okay in the first kind of 5-10 minutes. We matched them, but Tytherington managed to get ahead of steam, and they scored a couple of quick goals. And before we knew it, they were 3-0 up. And just before half time, we got an opportunity. Jude was through one-on-one. He was in on the angle. Their goalkeeper was quick off his line. Didn't have to quite make the save. Jude shot, unfortunately, just went wide. But yeah, we went in at half time 3-0 down, and we were finding it pretty tough. We had chances. Their goalkeeper made a couple of brilliant saves in the first half, but we just couldn't get the breakthrough. Second half, we came out with fire in the belly. And we got a goal quickly. I can't remember, I think maybe Ronan played a through ball. Connor ran onto it, took a left foot shot. The goalkeeper made a really good save. Tommy did like any striker should, followed it in and managed to kind of tuck it in on the back post, which was great. It got us a foothold in the game, and we pressed and we had a couple more shots. That goalkeeper made a couple of saves. We felt like, okay, maybe we're getting back into this. Then Dan made a good run down the right wing, smashed in a great effort, came off the underside of the bar, didn't quite cross the line, came back out again, bit of pinball in the box, edge of the box, the ball rolls out, Dara cracks one in, 3-2, bang, we're right back in it. We've half a chance of maybe trying to salvage something from the game. And then we managed to get another breakaway. Conley held the ball up really well, used all his strength, passed it off. Ronan came running in, smashed one, a rocket in from about, I don't know, outside the box, flew into the top corner, and it was going to take something special to beat this young goalkeeper. I think they had maybe 2 goalkeepers, or they didn't. The one goalkeeper who they had was superb, because they made some really good saves. That flew in. We were, in raptures of applause. It was like, right, we're right back in this. And then Callum made a couple of changes, and I think just on that little transitional moment, Tytherington took advantage. One of their young players, he just ran through our players with a mazy run. He used his strength and his skill, and he got through, and our goalkeeper came running out. I think he passed it off to one of the other players, and he smashed it into the back of the net. And fair play, it was an excellent goal, and that got them ahead. And then they managed to get a free kick. I think Ronan handballed it. They got a free kick, good bit out, ball came off the crossbar, and the young player, it was kind of like an overhead kick. It was a great finish. It just looked up over our goalkeeper, and Theo just couldn't quite get to it. And they had a little bit of a cushion, and we pushed and we pressed, and we had a few half chances. Dara fizzed one wide, and we had a couple more. I think Ronan had a couple more chances on target, Tommy too, but their goalkeeper made some brilliant saves, and we just couldn't quite get that. We needed a goal at that stage to get back in there. We couldn't find it, and then Tytherington scored another. There was one particular goal there, a young player. It was a brilliant pass. It was like an eye of a needle through 2 of our defenders, right onto the toe of their young striker running in. Absolutely brilliant finish. But the pass was just exquisite. Like the finish was great, but the pass was just kind of Paul Scholes Iniesta style pass. And I just thought, wow, absolutely fantastic finish. Kid ran in, finished it off, and you know, we unfortunately just didn't look like we could get back into the game, and we couldn't. And Tytherington, fair play to them, they were victors. They came away with the spoils, came away with the silverware, and they deserved it. They played great football. They really knew how to mix it up on the day. They played really good passing football. They had Theo made some really good saves, our young goalkeeper, and you know, we just kind of struggled a little bit at times because they were just a little bit stronger in some places than maybe we were, and you know, they used the advantage of, they played out from the back sometimes, but sometimes they mixed it up and sometimes they went a bit long, and we struggled to cope with that. We just weren't ready for it. We're not really used to it, and they went long, and sometimes that just caught us out, and they took full advantage of whichever way they decided to play. So fair play to them. They knew how to mix it up. They played really well, and yeah, they came away with the victory. So fair play to Tytherington. Thanks, you know, it was great to be in the final with them, and you know, the boys, the GMF boys, can take a lot away from it. And next up, we will just look at the summer with maybe hopefully get maybe a friendly or two, maybe a tournament in there, and yeah, we just look forward to the start of next season. But guys, just want to say thank you very much for you know, joining us on this journey, you know, watching the little videos, the shorts, etc. The cup final's up there, so maybe anyone who hasn't seen it would like to just, it's only 9 minutes long, but you know, there's some cracking goals in there from both teams. And yeah, please keep checking out the channel, and yeah, we will see you next season, where hopefully we get the chance to do it all over again, and just see these young lads develop and grow, and you know, become maybe the players that they're going to become, whatever that may be. But thank you very much, everyone. We will see you on the next one.